Mental health is not only about being free from mental illness, but it also includes emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Just like physical health, our mental health can change and fluctuate over time. It is important to pay attention to any changes in our mental health and seek help when needed. So, in this video, we will look into the 10 signs that may indicate your mental health is getting worse. Subscribe to the channel, and here we go. Number 10. You're experiencing mental and emotional chaos. Do you often sense that there's a whirlwind of activities around you, and you simply can't concentrate on them? If you've had such feelings, don't worry, you're not the only one. It's quite common to experience this sense of disarray every now and then, especially when stress seems to be piling up. But if you're constantly feeling disorganized and as if everything is spiraling out of control, this might indicate that your mental well-being is taking a hit. The reason you're likely feeling all over the place is because you're wrestling to find a sense of balance, a sense of being grounded. Number 9. Feeling guilty or worthless. Do you ever hear someone say things like, "I'm no good, everything is my fault," or "I'm just not worth much"? These types of feelings can suggest that there might be a mental health issue at play. Imagine you have a friend or someone you care a lot about. If they constantly blame themselves or point fingers at themselves for things they can't control, they might need help. This doesn't necessarily mean they're in danger, but it's definitely worth paying attention and offering support if you can. Number 8. Changes in appetite or weight. A sudden change in your eating habits lately can be an alarming sign. Whether it's an increase or decrease in appetite, both can be major indicators of changes in mental health. When we're struggling mentally, our bodies often react by either overeating or undereating. Moreover, if you've noticed significant weight loss or gain without any changes to your diet or exercise routine, it could also be a sign that your mental health is suffering. Our bodies and minds are closely connected, so it's important to pay attention to these changes and address them accordingly. Number 7. Your sleep is disrupted. If you're consistently struggling with sleep issues, such as too much sleep or not enough, it could be a major warning sign that you're grappling with depression or anxiety. Facing problems with getting to sleep, staying asleep, or waking up and not being able to go back to sleep might indicate an issue with your mental health. Regularly sleeping more than necessary is another sign, showing that your body is extremely tired and you may be on the verge of burnout. Persistent alterations in your sleep routines are clear indicators and evidence of a possible mental health condition. For instance, insomnia might point to anxiety or substance misuse. Sleeping excessively or not enough could suggest depression or a sleep-related disorder. Number 6. You are losing interest in the little things. Are your go-to fun activities now becoming a little dull for you? You may have noticed that you're finding less joy in the simple pleasures that life offers. If that's the case, it could signal that your mental well-being isn't at its absolute best. It could be that life stressors are piling up on you, or you're overwhelmed by an endless array of tasks and responsibilities. Losing interest in the things you used to love could also be an indicator of depression. If you're identifying with this, please remember that you're not alone in this, and assistance is readily available. A heartfelt conversation with a friend or family member you trust, or seeking guidance from a mental health expert, can provide the support you need during these challenging moments. Number 5. You feel distant from reality. When you're having a tough time, your own thoughts could feel like they're gobbling you up completely. You might even start to feel like you're living on a totally different planet compared to other people. It could seem like you're not part of the same world as everyone else, making you feel all alone and apart from reality. Sometimes, how you act can become too pessimistic, filled with too many negative vibes. This isn't great for your improvement. If you notice this kind of change in you, consider it as a warning sign, a big red flag telling you it's time to seek help right away. Number 4. You're feeling overwhelmed. Feeling overwhelmed is common, and it can happen to anyone. But when this feeling persists, it could be a sign that your mental health is deteriorating. When you're constantly feeling like everything is too much to handle, it might indicate that you're struggling with anxiety or depression. It's important to take breaks and practice self-care in order to prevent burnout. Seeking help from a therapist or counselor can also provide valuable tools for managing overwhelming feelings. Remember, it's okay to not be able to do everything, and asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Number 3. You are experiencing physical symptoms. Mental health not only affects our minds, but it can also manifest in physical symptoms. Some common physical signs of declining mental health include headaches, body aches and pains, digestive problems, and changes in appetite or weight. These physical symptoms may be a result of increased stress and tension in the body due to poor mental well-being. It's important to address both the physical and mental aspects of your health in order to achieve overall wellness. Number 2. Cravings and substance abuse. Let's put this simply. If you find yourself constantly wanting sugar, specific foods, caffeine, or nicotine, this is a big hint that you may need some assistance. For those struggling with substance misuse, craving to use again is a glaring warning sign that your mental well-being is slipping. If this is you, you should look for help straight away. Remember that using things like alcohol or drugs as an emotional crutch can actually lead to mental health issues. That's why it's so crucial to reach out to mental health support services, particularly those that offer a strong emotional backbone. Number 1. Changes in mood and behavior. One of the most telling signs that your mental health may be suffering is a change in your mood and behavior. If you notice yourself feeling more irritable, angry, or sad than usual, it could be a sign of underlying mental health issues. Changes in behavior can also be a warning sign. This could include withdrawing from social activities, isolating yourself, or engaging in risky behaviors. It's important to pay attention to these changes and seek help if needed. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. Don't hesitate to reach out for help when you need it, and remember that there is no shame in seeking support and taking care of yourself. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content on mental health and wellness.